it's gonna be, when I get out there, it's gonna be Rude Awakening number 457, you know. Guess what? Nobody cares what your GPA really was. And to some extent, you know, that might not be such a bad thing, but, you know, it's the principle of the thing that it's just frustrating to me, and I want to just be able to make enough to live and do what I love and not be bogged down with student loans all the time. And I'm just afraid that all these, I mean, they're not Ivy League walls, but you get my drift, that these walls won't really be the pillars for anything in my life. And, you know, there's so many people out there that are gonna tell me that I can't do it. You know, you're not qualified, you don't have the training, and, you know, you just can't do it. And for myself, I just have to be one of those people who will say to them, watch me do it. Because I have that kind of drive, and it's just a daunting task to me sometimes when so many things are stacked up against you as a young person.
Okay, I'll head back that way.
But, you know, it kind of makes me happy in a way, though, that none of us really get a how-to guide in navigating through life. You know, we're all just sort of winging it. Kind of makes me feel a little bit better that, you know, even the really successful people were in my shoes, that they felt that they would never make it, but they tried anyway, and I plan on doing the same. You know, I'm just afraid that how these decisions now are going to affect the rest of my life. But I just have to let it go. I have to live my life. But I'm not saying that's not a legitimate fear, because it is. That's my big fear. And, you know, maybe I don't know where I'm going, but maybe that's the beauty of it. No road maps, you know? I don't know where I'm going, but I hope it's someplace wonderful. What is something that I love?
404 to 40 for mileage.
Go ahead.
Okay, the mileage will be 115443. 115443.
10-4, thank you.
Clear, thanks.
Okay. Anyway, something that I love. Well, as a student, I love naps, caffeine, usually in the form of like iced coffee with lots of whipped cream and caramel. Really bad for me, I know, but awesome. I love hugs, pinup girl clothing, movies. I love movies. You know, road trips, inspirational stories, sunsets, horses, romantics. You know, all that fun stuff. I love looking up at the stars on a, you know, beautiful night. I like the smell of lilacs when they bloom because it reminds me of home. I love listening to songs that tell me exactly how I'm feeling. There's something oddly connecting about that, how someone can be writing a song and actually have it, and you hear it, and you feel that. You feel the same way as that other person. It's like a connection that you make across time, almost. I don't know, I'm a sucker for cheesy movie lines like, why would you want to marry me for anyway? And because I can kiss you anytime I want. You know, all that goofy stuff gets me going. Okay, so things that would make me laugh. Hold on. things that would make me laugh would probably be my best friends. They're hysterical. Like, you know, sometimes I can just look at one of my friends and just start laughing because I know what they're thinking, like in a given situation, you know. I laugh a lot when someone is like, you know, someone says "you too" to an employee of like a movie theater or something that just said "enjoy your movie" and you just said "you do," and that's awkward, so that's funny to me. And even though it's probably kind of bad, I do laugh when people fall downstairs. Like, it's kind of like one of those laughs like, "Are you okay?" But you're like, "Whoa, that was hilarious" at the same time. I guess I was brainwashed by the Three Stooges when I was younger, so, you know, whatever. But I have a really sarcastic sense of humor, so things like when my mom says, "Be safe today," and I say things like, "No, Mom, I was planning on dying today." Just makes me laugh because she's like, "What? What?" Yeah, that's funny. You know, just little stupid things like that. Sometimes my friends and I, we have such a good time together, and, you know, we're girls, so sometimes, you know, girls get into those silly laughing fits that, you know, make me feel like I got a six-pack coming on or something. So, it's the only way to make life fun. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself. And I do it a lot because I'm kind of a spaz. But, you know, gotta take things a little lightheartedly. Can't take everything too seriously, or else you'll be depressed and miserable all the time. So, yeah. Fun stuff.